From gun violence to solutions takes us to Walnut Hills now. It is not one of the neighborhoods with some of the highest shooting numbers in 2020, but people who live around this park say they hear gunfire more regularly than they'd like. It is why, for one community engagement specialist, this has become ground zero in the fight to make our neighborhoods safer. Her job is to help build relationships between community members and police to better wage war on crime.
I believe it can be done. I've seen it at Reading Road.
After a 2015 shooting near this Mount Auburn gas station put passersby and even passengers on a Metro bus in harm's way, Tiffany Brown of the Urban League worked with neighbors to take back the block.
We like for the community to come up with the response.
That community mastered what stakeholder Carol Gibbs calls a mother move. Neighbors cleaned up the area over and over and over again. What do you think that tells the people who are in the neighborhood only to do bad things?
That we're paying attention. The violence stopped.
So now Tiffany is working with people in Walnut Hills near Ashland and Chapel Park. A vacant home across from the park has been a magnet for folks who drive in, park their cars, and block the street. And is that when the guns come out?
Yes. And I don't feel safe walking in this area at all.
We spoke with her and some other residents about strategies to keep the park safe for everyone.
I think the number one way to make it better is to populate it.
Check out his glance off camera as a man drove up and got our attention, wanting to know why we were there. Why did you stop and ask us what we were doing?
Because I'm from the neighborhood.
Tian Morris told us the park offers needed green space for people who have a right to gather there. He's not happy about new residents and their efforts to manage the crowds.
So the same people that have been here 30 or 40 years, you can't just chase out or just move out.
Does adapt mean accept gunshots?
You accept whatever.
And he denied guns were an issue at their gatherings. So I had to ask the point person working with neighbors. Is the gun concern real or overblown?
It is real.
One homeowner's security camera showed how real. It caught a broad daylight shooting near the park and a man running away with a gun.
We were on a Zoom call and just trying to work on addressing some of the problems, and there was gunshots.
When you heard the gunshots, you started seeing people on the call like, oh, what was that, And so I think that brought the issue home in real time.
It's our job to kind of just say, these are the rules of the park. Now, how can we do what we do, still gather, still have, time and space to enjoy our families and use it how the park was supposed to be intended.
And we just wanted to be able to bring our families back to the park and be able to enjoy the park the way it should be enjoyed.
All of what we talked about is not the only work the Urban League is doing to tackle the gun violence problem.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a violence reduction resource fair coming up over there in the parking lot.
At a busy drive-through on Kings Run Drive in Winton Terrace, Derek Rogers and his Urban League team do outreach. They work with police to know where they can be most helpful. It's a targeted, data-driven effort to try and reduce gun violence.
Where we provide resources, we provide opportunities to the underserved population.
They connect people with programs or info that can help them overcome obstacles blocking a positive path. They offer up freebies like hand sanitizer or cleaning supplies.
There's some good stuff. Here you go. Some spick and span.
And strike up conversation while they do.
A typical week would be talking with individuals between the ages of 18 to 39 that may likely be shot or may likely shoot someone. We ask them to bring the hope, then we follow up with the opportunities.
It is one person at a time.
I'm definitely passionate about it because I have family members that have also tragically lost their life through gun violence.
Someone shot and killed his cousin Saku Lewis. He was just 34, the same age as Calvin Ivory when Calvin grabbed at the chance for a fresh start. After doing time for selling drugs, his path crossed Derek's.
He said if I really was serious about it, give him a call. He'll show me how to do something else. So I gave him a call.
Derek also responds to shootings in the city. While police investigate, he does his urban league outreach. His goal always is to make those heart-mind connections that could really make a difference in someone's life.